We're following developing news. Demonstrators blocked traffic in South LA on the Harbor Freeway tonight after the release of the autopsy report in a controversial police shooting. The coroner's report in the Ezell Ford case corroborates what the police officers say happened. Ford was a mentally challenged African-American male killed by two LAPD officers in August. CBS 2's Rachel Kim is live in downtown LA with what was in that report. Rachel.
Well, Pat, in response to that autopsy report, I spoke with Ezell Ford's mother over the phone tonight. Tritobia Ford says she's waited a long 4.5 months and is still trying to process all of this right now. But she says she is angry and hurt over the report, which Chief Charlie Beck says is a piece of a much larger, detailed investigation.
An autopsy shows manner and cause of death. But an autopsy does not prescribe motivation, nor does it indicate propriety. In this case, was it a legal shooting or not?
LAPD Chief Charlie Beck's remarks soon after the autopsy report for Ezell Ford was released today. The report shows Ford was shot 3 times by LAPD officers. One fatal shot entered Ford's right side. Evidence suggests this round was not fired at close range. A second fatal shot entered the right side of Ford's back. This shot was fired at such close range that the gun's muzzle made an imprint on his back. A third non-lethal round hit the 25-year-old in his right arm.
There is nothing in the coroner's report that is inconsistent with the statements given to us by the officers.
Chief Beck gave the officers accounts of what happened the night of August 11th. He says one of the Newton area gang officers said he shot twice at Ford after his partner, who was on his back with Ford on top of him, yelled that Ford had his gun.
At about the same time, the officer on the ground, while on his back, grabbed his backup weapon, reached around Mr. Ford and fired one shot at close range, striking Mr. Ford in the back.
You don't shoot people in the back, period. Under these circumstances, this is not a fleeing felon with a gun shooting over his shoulder as he ran. This is not that. This is not someone driving a car trying to hit officers. This is not that. There was an unprovoked assault on Mr. Ford.
Reaction from the Ford family's attorney tonight. As a source tells us, the family conducted its own private autopsy days after the coroner released the body. We're told those results, which the family has, are, quote, quite different. And Chief Beck says it is still too early in the investigation to determine whether this shooting was justified. He says once this investigation is complete, it will be up to the district attorney's office to decide whether to pursue criminal charges against the 2 officers. Chief Beck says those 2 officers are back at work, assigned to non-field duties. Reporting live tonight in downtown LA, Rachel Kim, CBS 2 News.
Okay,